And that's the big machine. That's a piece there. That's a $12,000 item. I could think of spending it in better places than that. But of course, if you want to make money, I guess that's what you got to do. All that stuff there that you see is made here. They're different sizes. And here's some that's ready to go to the shop. And there's some more. Very interesting stuff. I guess that's one of the control panels. Here's some more. Some more panels. Very interesting. That thing there, where it says warning, and that hole in there, that's where all the goodies are made under very high pressure and heat. There's the control buttons on the right-hand side. Some gauges, whatever they're for. Part of the business end. Whatever it does.
They stay there, and the same thing over here. Here's a whole bunch of more controls. The question is, what in the world is it all about? They're going to have to tell us, because we're going to have to know.
Yeah.
What do we do? Do we turn that? Do we turn that? Do we set it? Or do we leave it alone and it works itself until it breaks? We don't know these things.
Well, I don't know either.
But we're going to find out.
Yes.
All those little lights.
Yeah, I'm going to take a picture of all those little lights there that will be coming on once you get it going. Okay, so much for that.
Yeah. Well, there's
some more high pressure stuff there.
Yeah.
The gauge on the right says it goes up to 30,000 pounds. That's a lot of pressure.
Here is where I guess this is one of the main things. You got to set these things on and off. This is where we're going to have to know what we're doing here.
Yeah.
On these things. You see in that they got it sealed closed, but this window slides open while they put in that mold, and then it's ready to operate.
He's learning the trade too. Okay. Now here is another machine that's going to make parts for that bus. This is in the process of being invented. This is part of that great big long thing that we were looking at just before we came over here. When it gets all glued together, it's going to be a, what is it?
A bending machine.
A bending machine. Making parts for the bus, the flyer.
The bus frame.
Bus frame, that's what it's for.
It's,
Okay. Here's a saw. Cutting a lot of parts. That's some of the pieces that it cuts. You split them open, cut a quarter-inch cut in them, lengthwise. Here's another machine. All it needs is an operator, and he's off today. There's some more of the goodies. Some are finished, some are going to be. And this is the machine that they do that on. And that's the machine that makes those things there that we're looking at right now. And there are those things that you just saw a minute ago in the rough. There's some more there. And this is where they make them. They cut them out there. And those are the big steel plates there at the end that they cut them out of. Just forget how thick that is, 2.5 inches, something like that. And there's a bunch of plates there. There's 2, 4, 6, 8. There's about 10, I guess. And there's some more here. There's some more there, got to be fixed up. And there's some more over there in the corner. And there's some more there. Lots of goodies. Here's some of the pipes there that have to be swagged on the ends. And there's the machine that does it. That squeezes it. I think his finger got into that machine there. It come out like cigarette paper. That big machine there that we took a picture of, that big blue machine, this is the thing it makes. Those bushings there. Okay, so much for that one. All those things that you saw there with the eyes on each end, what are they called? Radius rods or tie rods?
Yep, radius rods.
Radius rods. Well, there's one machine, there's 2, there's 3, and there's some more way down there. The things we were talking about. So you get a straight piece of metal there, and then you bend it to that shape, and then you drill holes in each end, thread them, and weld those things on, and that's it. Got a radius rod, or whatever they call it. Okay, so much for that. There's some more there. That's what they make here. Some pieces down there. There's one standing upright. As you notice, the top end is a little smaller than the rest of it. And that's the finished product.
Here are the rough ones, and here are the semi-finished ones here already. So we take these, put them on this machine, and we work the outside to the right measurement. Then we take this to the belt sander and we finish it off. Take all the burrs off until it's a fine finished product.
Okay, Now you see, you got it right from the boss. That looks like a machine a dentist uses. I don't know what he'd use it on. Anyway, it's interesting. And that's what they got to go by when they're working on it, and that's
shows the measurements. There's two different sizes there.
two different sizes.
A and B.
Yes, and that